God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My dear child, before you continue with the distractions that surround you, I want you to stop for a moment and quiet your heart. Today I do not speak to you as a distant stranger, but as the one who knows every step you have taken, every beat of your heart, and every thought formed within you, even before you could express it. I know what you have carried in silence, I know your deepest anguish, the fears you rarely share, and I also recognize every blessing I have already poured upon you. But today, my child, there is something I need to reveal to you, something serious, something that is about to be lost if you do not open your eyes now. Are you seeking a deep spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week while blessings pour over you daily. It all begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click on the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only benefits you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team bringing this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to start this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller, more abundant life. I do not come to frighten you, but to warn you, for I love you too much to see you lose something so valuable without first giving you notice. I have already placed signs in your path, but I see that many times the noise of daily life has muffled my voice in your heart. Therefore, remember my promise, call to me and I will answer you, and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3. I do not want you to walk in darkness, for I know where each step can lead you. This moment is decisive, and if you listen now, you will see that my hand is already extended to guide you, protect you, and lead you to what I have prepared especially for you since the beginning. My dear child, you may not realize it, but there are areas of your life more vulnerable than you imagine. Many times, while you focus on solving external matters, whether work, family problems, or daily challenges, you fail to notice what is truly at risk: your peace, that serenity that keeps you steady in the storms, your faith, which is the foundation of all you are, or even a relationship or precious opportunity that I have placed in your path. I, who see beyond what your eyes can reach, come today to warn you before it is too late. Do not ignore this word, for within it there is not only a warning but also a promise of restoration. This is the moment to stop, open your heart, and allow me to guide each of your steps. What is at risk is not something small, but something that sustains your walk. If you listen carefully, you will understand that I speak out of love and not accusation. I come as a father, not as a judge. And at the end of this message, if you embrace what I say, you will find not only direction but also strength to act. Comment: God's care warns me before it's too late. Beloved child, I want you to understand that I not only identify the danger but also prepare the way out. I know the questions you keep in silence, the doubts you try to suppress to avoid facing them, the prayers you have made waiting for a clear sign. Today I tell you, this is your sign. This is the moment you have been asking for. I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John chapter 14 verse 6. This answer comes not only as a momentary relief but as a call to align your heart with mine. I want you to see that even when it seems there is no solution, I have already traced the way out. You are not alone in this battle, and every step you take guided by my voice will bring you closer to victory. I did not come so you would live fearing loss, but so you would live trusting in the preservation of what is most valuable to you. If you follow this word, you will not only avoid loss but will also experience renewal that will exceed your expectations. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. My child, I also need you to recognize that the preservation of what is yours requires constant vigilance. It is not only about praying but also about being attentive to what I show you and responding with obedience. Be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy the devil prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 8. This vigilance is not heavy when lived with my Spirit, for He enables you to discern what is real and what is deception. Many times, the warning signs appear subtly: a change in attitude in someone close to you, a persistent discouragement without apparent reason, an opportunity that seems too good to be true. I speak to you so you will recognize these signs and protect what I have entrusted to you. I do not want you to lose years of building because of a momentary distraction. Guard your faith as one guards a treasure. It is what sustains your vision and your courage to face what is to come. Child, remember that many of my answers come in ways you do not expect. They are not always through grand signs or extraordinary events, but in the quiet of a peaceful morning, in the embrace of someone who loves you, in the word of encouragement that comes at just the right moment. It is in these details that I place seeds that will sustain your journey. If you only look for the extraordinary, you may miss the value of what is simple and constant. I have placed pearls of grace in your days, and they have sustained your soul even when you did not notice. Learn to value the present, for it carries the strength that prepares you for the future. Everything that seems small today can be the foundation for tomorrow's miracle. Whoever is faithful in little will be entrusted with much, and I am training your heart to manage the much that is to come. Comment, I recognize God in the little things. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-rooted beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It's something that deeply impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to learn about this special practice. When we trust that God wants to work in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each one of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it is important to seek His blessings with faith and trust, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you would like to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and life-changing content, we invite you to learn about our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can also help you on your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that truly make a difference. We sincerely thank you for your trust and support. My beloved, I understand that many times routine, worries, and daily battles can cloud your perception of my care. But I want you to know that no moment of your life passes unnoticed by me. I walk with you in every decision, even in those you seem to make alone. When you feel your strength running out, it is I who sustain your steps. When tears fall without anyone noticing, I am the one who gathers them. Today I come to remind you that there is still time to preserve what is valuable, and no threat can stop the fulfillment of my plans if you remain firm in my presence. The choice to act and protect what I have given you is in your hands, but I will give you all the strength and clarity for this. Just seek me with sincerity and focus. Comment, I am not alone, God walks with me. Son, I want to open your eyes to something. Preserving your faith and your purpose is directly linked to how you respond to my warnings. It is not enough to listen, you must obey. Many lose opportunities, relationships, and even their peace because they ignore the small warnings I send them. But you will not be like that. I am calling you to live in a way that is sensitive to my voice, so that nothing precious slips through your hands out of carelessness. I will be your guardian, but you must guard what I have entrusted to you. This is not about living in fear, but in awareness and trust. The enemy cannot steal what I protect, but he can try to distract you so that you let it go yourself. That is why today I ask you, remain awake and firm. Comment, I remain firm and awake for God. My son, I want you to keep this word as an anchor for your days. What may seem like simple advice today is, in fact, a key that can change your future. Protect your peace, guard your faith, value what you already have, and keep watch over what is to come. Life is not made only of great victories, but also of the daily preservation of the treasures I place in your hands. If you live this way, you will realize that the loss that now threatens you will no longer have power over you. On the contrary, you will see multiplication, restoration, and joy where once there was risk and uncertainty. I am your Father, and my love is the embrace that surrounds your soul. Walk in this truth, and you will lack nothing. My child, today I speak to you with tenderness and firmness to remind you that my voice is not only manifested in great wonders or in immediate answers to your prayers, but in every small detail that surrounds you. I am present in the smile you receive unexpectedly, in the gentle breeze that calms your spirit, in the sincere embrace that reminds you you are not alone. Every day I give you reasons to live with gratitude, yet often your gaze is fixed so much on what is missing that you fail to notice the richness of what you already have. Do not wait to lose what you now consider small to discover how much you needed it. The peace at the end of a quiet day, the rest that comes after a hard journey, the joy of an authentic conversation, the serenity of a moment of silence, all these are gifts I place in your hands to sustain you and remind you that I am always with you. Life is not built solely on great victories or extraordinary events, but on these daily small blessings that, though they may seem simple, are the foundations of your happiness and your faith. If you learn to recognize them, your heart will become stronger, because you will know that even in the most ordinary moments, my love surrounds you. I want you to understand, my child, that sometimes I speak in a language that is not made of words, but of silence. When you do not hear the answer you expected, it does not mean I am not answering you. On the contrary, in that silence I am working in the deepest parts of your soul. Silence is a sacred space in which I align your heart with my will, strengthen your spirit, and teach you to trust beyond what you can see. When everything seems still, when there are no visible signs, that is when I prepare paths you cannot yet imagine. Do not mistake my silence for absence. It is in that space that I shape you, give you clarity, and renew your strength. There are lessons that can only be learned when the noise stops, when you decide to listen to what is not spoken in words but felt in the soul. If you dare to embrace silence, you will discover it is one of the deepest gifts I can give you, because within it lies the peace the world cannot offer. But I also want to warn you of a danger that quietly threatens your walk: distractions. The world is full of them, and they know how to disguise themselves well. Sometimes they appear as urgent concerns, other times as opportunities that seem essential but in reality pull you away from what is eternal. Little by little, without you noticing, these distractions seep into your life and begin to occupy the space that belongs to me. They steal the time meant for prayer, for reflection, for resting in my presence. They fill your mind with worries and your heart with weariness, until you start to live as if everything depended on you. And when that happens, you lose your direction and the peace that only I can give you. Do not forget, my child, that without me, even the most important tasks lose their meaning. If you want to find clarity in the midst of chaos, fix your gaze on me again. There you will discover that many of the things that seemed urgent were not truly essential, and that the most valuable thing has always been our communion. I want you to examine your heart and ask yourself honestly, what have you been valuing most these days? What has been occupying your mind and your time? What things have you allowed to pull you away from my presence? I do not ask to condemn you, but to help you find your focus again. Distractions are like shadows, they grow when the light weakens. But if you draw near to me, the light I place in your life will make those shadows disappear. You may need to set aside certain activities, you may need to reorder your priorities, but it will be worth it, because you will regain the peace and direction that come from me. Remember, I did not call you to a life of hurry and anxiety, but to a life abundant in love, hope, and purpose. If you choose today to turn your eyes toward the eternal, you will discover that your heart will feel lighter and your spirit stronger. My child, I have filled your life with blessings, but I know there is another subtle danger, becoming too accustomed to my grace. When you wake up each day with health, when you have food, shelter, affection, and protection, it is easy to begin to see these things as normal, as if they were yours by right. But none of this is by chance. It is my hand that sustains you, my love that provides for you, my mercy that protects you. If you learn to live aware that everything is a gift, you will never stop giving thanks, and your heart will remain humble and dependent on me. I do not want you to wait until loss forces you to appreciate. I want you, today, now, to recognize that what you have is the fruit of my faithfulness. Be grateful for what you see, but also for what you do not see, for the battles I have fought for you without you even knowing, for the doors I closed to protect you, and for the ones I opened to bless you. That is why today I invite you to a new beginning. Let your life be a constant act of gratitude, not only with words, but in the way you choose to live. Let each day, when you open your eyes, you remember that you are receiving a new opportunity many others do not have. Let every silence you encounter not be interpreted as abandonment, but as an appointment with me. Let every distraction that tries to pull you away from me be an opportunity to refocus on what is eternal. And let every blessing you notice, no matter how small it may seem, be a reason to worship me. If you do this, my child, you will live with a peace the world cannot take from you, because you will know that everything, absolutely everything, is in my hands. Do not be mistaken in thinking that danger lies only in what is visible. There is also a silent risk, hidden deep within your heart, where the wounds that have yet to heal dwell, the bitterness you have held on to, and the doubts that hide like threatening shadows. These invisible roots, though they may seem small, have the power to destroy all that you love if they are not faced with courage. They undermine your peace, weaken your faith, and strain your relationships, often without you even realizing it. I see every one of these internal battles, even those you hide from yourself, and I do not speak to condemn you but to help you clearly see what needs to be transformed. Ignoring these issues will not make them disappear. On the contrary, they grow deeper, take root, and pull you away from the fullness I have promised you. Let a person examine themselves, 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 28, because only when you acknowledge your wounds can you begin the true path of healing and freedom. know that you are not alone in facing these inner battles. I am with you to help you confront and overcome what seems impossible. Do not fear bringing to light what is hidden, for only then can I act with power and restore all that has been broken. Trust me, even when the burden feels too heavy to bear. Every struggle can be turned into strength, every doubt into certainty, and every scar can become a living testimony of your victory. Do not carry the weight of the past, nor allow painful memories to imprison you and prevent you from moving forward. Today is a new day, a blank page on which you can write a new story, full of hope and renewed faith. I make all things new. I open doors that were once closed, place opportunities before you, and renew your courage so you can move forward with determination and confidence. Behold, I make all things new. Revelation chapter 21 verse 5. Do not let yesterday's disappointment erase the hope you can cultivate today. My beloved child, look to the present with confidence and to the future with hope, because I am working right now, even when you cannot perceive it. What you did not achieve yesterday does not mean it cannot happen today. Your story is constantly changing, and I am the God of the now, the God of present action, who never gives up on you. Even in the quietest hours, I work in your life, guiding your steps with love and care. The answers that once seemed distant are drawing near, and the miracle you have been waiting for can manifest at any moment, as long as you keep your heart open to what I am preparing. Surrender to my providence with unwavering faith, for each day is a new opportunity to start again, to advance, and to grow. Do not miss the chance to live the abundance I have for you, because the life I have given you is a miraculous and unique gift, worthy of being lived with gratitude and courage. Value every blessing, face the shadows that threaten you, and trust in the love that never fails. I am your safe refuge, your unwavering strength, and your eternal light, and I will walk with you always, even when you do not perceive my presence. Allow my peace to flood your heart and my hope to renew your soul day by day. Do not let routine erase the vision of what truly matters. Look to me, my child, and receive my eternal embrace, for I love you forever, beyond what words can express. Never forget, you are loved, protected, and called to a full, victorious life filled with purpose. My beloved child, do not give up and do not lose heart, for this day has been carefully prepared for you. Every moment you live holds a special purpose, a meaning that you may not yet fully understand. I, who know every thought in your heart and every beat of your soul, am moving the invisible threads that guide you toward the best. Do not let routine or despair make you see this day as just another day, because it is not. Today is a divine opportunity, an open door for you to discover my hand at work, to recognize the miracle hidden behind every moment. Trust me when I say that what you need today is different from what you needed yesterday, and what I will deliver to you on this day is something new, a blessing that requires you to open your heart and watch carefully. Do not close your eyes to the signs I place all around you, because today may be the day you have been waiting for, the day your dreams begin to take shape and your life changes forever. Remember, I am a God of newness and constant renewal, and if you walk by my side, you will see how everything aligns according to my perfect plan. My child, I want you to pause for a moment and reflect on what is truly at stake in your life. Perhaps you feel that something important is on the line, though you cannot yet identify it clearly. It is not your material possessions nor the external circumstances that seem to dominate your reality. What is at stake is your faith and your inner peace. Many times, when you allow doubts and fear to take hold of you, you lose the peace I give you. Your faith and your peace are deeply connected. When faith falters, peace fades. When you lose peace, it is a sign that your trust in me has been weakened. The world will try to steal that peace from you with problems, uncertainties, and unsettling news, but I remind you that true peace does not depend on what happens around you but on the firmness of your faith in me. Even when everything seems out of control, when life's storms rage and you feel the ground opening beneath your feet, do not let those circumstances destroy your confidence. True peace exists only when you know I am in control, even when you do not understand what is happening. Trust that I am working for your good, even though you do not yet see the final outcome. Finally, my child, remember that you are not alone on this journey. I am with you every moment, guiding you, protecting you, and loving you with a love that never ends. In the storms, I am your refuge; in the darkness, I am your light; in uncertainty, I am your hope. No matter what you face today or how difficult the circumstances seem, I am greater than all of it. Stand firm, persevere, and do not give up. Today may be the day you receive the answer you have longed for, the door that opens to your blessing, the miracle that transforms your life. Write newness upon your heart and on your lips, and walk with confidence because I am preparing something wonderful for you. Do not let fear or doubt extinguish the light of your faith. My peace and my love are your inheritance, and with them in your life, nothing can overthrow you. Trust, walk, and watch how my hand moves on your behalf. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.